Mm-hmm. So. Very good.
Hello, everybody,
Howdy.
and welcome back to the Full Dark No Stars Riverdale podcast.
Oh, it feels good to be back. It feels like it's been
Right?
so long.
Today we watched Season 2, Episode 13, or as I like to call it, Let's Cover Up a Murder.
Let's cover up a murder. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Our contestants, the Coopers. Come on down, Betty and Alice.
They do just kind of.
Oh, what
But
a
the
what
stinger
a wacky.
The stinger of the previous episode was that a guy showed up unannounced to the Cooper household. Chip and Alice. Chick and Alice. I'm gonna call him Chip.
That tracks.
He has about as much charisma as the Sonic character Chip.
What an awful character.
Yeah, those two are the one that answer. It
Yep.
hard cuts to like 2 hours later. Betty comes home. The guy is murdered on the floor.
Like blood
and Alice
everywhere
is
on the floor.
cleaning up all of the blood herself.
And she's like, just stay back. And so they together
Mhm.
cover up a murder most foul.
Mhm.
And then Betty's, has morals about it or whatever.
This is another one of those punished Betty episodes.
yeah.
Where she feels bad about covering up this murder.
But she didn't really do,
Yeah, but she did have to like throw a dead body out.
That's
and, like,
true. I can imagine that would affect
she's trying
people.
to get closure about it and like, who was this person?
Yeah, if she found this phone and was trying to just call people from his life, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief.
She's like 15.
That's true. You forget that, right? Just
These
dumb
characters
teenagers.
do look like they're 30, but they are supposed to be like second to third years in high school.
And I would believe, based on a lot of their actions, that they are just dumb high schoolers. You know what I mean? Like, the rationale is there.
It's true.
There was so much going on this episode.
Yeah, and this is the resolution to the FBI agent saga for Archie. Because like every once in a while, an FBI man would be like, Archie, I need information on Hiram Lodge, your girlfriend's father. And he's like, "No, I'm a good boy.
I'm a good boy. But
I can't betray my girlfriend's family, who's clearly a mob boss and murdering people.
Clearly.
And I'm okay with that."
He's definitely like Revolver Archie now. Like,
yeah.
At this point. Because the reveal of the FBI situation, we pull up to Miss Hermione Lodge.
Yeah,
She's
it
like,
was her operative.
Yeah, he worked for me. I was testing you. And you passed. Congratulations.
I wanted to see if you were strong enough to date my daughter.
I don't know if it was for the sake of Veronica, but the fact that
her last
don't
line
betray
being
my
like, "Welcome to the family."
Yeah.
And I'm like, more iconic than Resident Evil 7.
It's true though.
I'm probably gonna think of Hermione anytime I hear that line now.
Welcome to the family.
She girl bosses off screen.
She kind of does. She's taken a bit of a back seat to a lot of stuff that's been going on because we've been a lot more involved with Hiram.
Well, he's a man.
That's kind of true, huh?
Yeah.
He's actually here, right?
Yeah. It's the reason why we get to see the female blossoms this season is because we don't have to deal with the men of that household anymore. We've purged them.
For the better, I would say.
For that family specifically, yes.
The drama between Cheryl and her mother has
Love
been
it. Every
delicious.
Every episode, I'm just like, yes.
She's just fucking.
And that first episode where she started being the prostitute, and oh, is it Cheryl finally gets money back? So it's like, oh, like, Mom, you no longer have to do that.
She's like, but why would I stop doing it
I'm having
so much fun? You know what? Get your bag now. And then we see more of an in-depth thing when it comes to the affair between
because Hal is involved this episode.
Yeah.
Hal's like never in the show.
Yeah, no.
And he's barely in this episode.
He is, but he's here.
a plot point.
But he's here, goddammit. They fucking kick his ass out and shit. I don't know, man. Like, come on. But she's like actually falling in love with him.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen that from Hal's perspective. Like, does he like her?
That's a good point, because we don't know if he does.
No.
And it doesn't quite seem like he does.
Well, we get like the one scene where like Betty's like, if you don't back off, Dad, I'll tell Mom about your stuff with the Blossom. And he just backs off immediately and doesn't show up for the rest of the episode.
I mean, I think he backs off because he doesn't want to lose his marriage. But I don't think it's out of protection of
I know.
her.
But it's like that probably would have been the scene where you would have done that.
Like if he had just
tell us.
Yeah, like you could have been like, please don't. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Something to show he cares.
Yeah, because we don't know.
No. He's just like, oh man, she wants to bang me.
We also barely know what their relationship even... Like, we know that they banged.
Yeah. And it's been more than once. But the only perspective we get is...
We don't get any dialogue of them talking to each other. We don't... It's a mispoint.
I think her name is Penelope?
Blossom.
Okay, yeah, Miss Blossom.
Yeah.
But she was like, it's different with Hal. And it's like, bitch, how? we don't see it. What the fuck? and Hal, of all people?
Right. He's like the most generic looking sitcom dad.
A little bit.
I've ever seen.
But he also looks like an alcoholic, too.
That's what I said.
Are you saying that Mr. LaRusso looks like an alcoholic?
Yes.
I mean, you're right. But
like he looks like a man who is an alcoholic and goes clubbing on occasion with the boys and doesn't tell his wife.
Oh, damn. That's so mean, though. She fine. She a baddie.
I didn't say she wasn't.
He's squandering, but that's how it always happens, right? Like these guys, these little schmuppy guys always like pull these like fucking baddies. And then they're like, you know what? That just means I can fuck another one too and get away with it. So they do it.
I can't wait for the eventual Wizards season 4.
Is it? Did they stop after 3 seasons? You think?
I think there was 3 seasons.
That sounds correct. We need the reunion episode.
We already had that.
We need another one. 20 years later.
The weird thing is that they had the reunion episode. The reunion special like 4 months after Wizards finished airing.
Yeah, that's why it was just like... Was that the movie?
No. The movie came out during season 2.
Okay, I thought the movie came out after the show, like in its entirety.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Because season 3 takes place after the movie.
That's true. But no, we need him to come back. I want more. Truthfully, I just want more Selena content in my life.
That's all anyone wants. Is more like they don't care about
like
anyone
David
else.
Henry?
No,
I don't give a fuck. The fuck.
They want to see
child.
They want to see the mom and Selena Gomez.
Hey, it's me. I'm people. That's also what I want to see. No,
Everyone,
I'm not sorry.
Look how basic Danny is.
Shut up. I'm not basic. Don't look at me like that. I'm not basic.
Oh, okay.
What are we doing?
Yeah, so Cammy Boy saw the raincoat killer.
That's true.
Yeah.
And he went to go investigate.
Devon here got punched in the face by a weasel.
And that weasel took parts of Artie's car?
Oh, no, he just took scissors and went...
Snoop.
Cool.
What a dickhead. Like, absolute dickery.
And he's like, I gotta go, Cammy.
I gotta go. Bye-bye. And he just leaves.
Yeah, I gotta go find Cammy, his favorite Street Fighter character.
Do you think Devin likes Cammy?
She's really popular, though.
I mean, she's cool.
I feel like he would think she's cool, but he would, hard main Zangief.
Yeah. He would like that. For no, obviously. For no reason. Or would he? Is he Zangief or is he was it
Blanca?
Blanca, yeah.
Was Blanca in 5?
I thought he was.
He might have been a DLC character. When I was playing 5, Blanca was
not there.
No.
Well, I was thinking just Street Fighter as like the Y in general. You did say Street Fighter 5 though. So
that's fine. Look, I don't even remember when Street Fighter 5 came out. Was that when these boys are active? I don't know. Oh no, it's fine. He shouldn't be panicking, not yet, but that feeling is starting up again, and after having a gun pointed in his face...
Cameron!
No answer. Dev heaves for air, looking around until... Looking around, okay. I thought I was seeing double, but I didn't know if that was me actually seeing double or literally seeing double, you know?
It's kind of a toss-up these days.
Right? He sees a flash of flannel through a motel window. He's next to it in a second, unable to fit, so he pries back boards with his bare paws. Then pushes through and tumbles into thick darkness.
We going in. Into darkness.
Look at this.
The Star Trek film.
Everyone's favorite. Yeah. Despite having seen this monster in some form or another for over 15 years, Cameron realizes he never really tried to move toward it. In the beginning, he tried to run away, of course, but it ended up following him. It never moved when he was looking at it, but the second he looked away and looked back, it would reappear closer, usually at that 20 to 30 foot distance. When he learned to ignore it, it just sort of blended into the background, and he almost stopped noticing it. As Cameron squeezed through the boards covering the window, he's only a few feet away from the thing. Touch it! He realizes that if he made contact with it, that if it's solid, then he won't know what to think.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird.
I want to know if it, like, twitches.
If it twitches,
if I, like, poke it, but like, if I poke it, will it, like, go, like, stop?
Yeah. Ew. Gay. Stop.
Or, like, if I walked up to it and went, like, hello. Like, what will it do? He realizes that, it should be thick. He never even considered that it might be real. But now, as those unnaturally long claws dangle from the sleeves of the raincoat, Cameron starts to worry. As he moves moves those last few feet, though, Raincoat Monster starts to dissolve into a dim lighting of the room, and the coyote is inside. It happens in a way that makes Cameron think of a mirage. But the creature is still here, now across the room, against the wall. It's even present, deranged, grin plastered to its dark furred face.
Do we get to see it?
Do you want to see it?
I don't know. Part of me is curious and does, but part of me also is scaredy. I want to do it.
You're such a coward. Cameron moves towards it, slowly this time. The creature still seemingly frozen, but in a way a real person would try to appear frozen. This creature is almost like an imitation of the one he's gotten to know so well. The one that almost became a companion? Companion of sorts in his childhood. And halfway across the dark, cluttered motel room, Raincoat Monster bends sideways. I love that it's just Raincoat Monster. Capitalized.
Yeah, that's his proper Christian name. Raincoat Monster. First name Raincoat, second name Monster. It's on his birth certificate and his driver's license.
Right. Almost like it's going to do a cartwheel toward the bathroom door. He's gonna start Fortnite dancing.
Oh, he would do the default dance.
Is that the Fortnite dance?
That's called default dance.
That's the default dance?
Yeah, that's
I always thought flossing was the default dance.
Nope. The default dance is the word.
Oh my
That's
god,
shit.
you're just gonna...
I am just gonna hit the mic. I'm not gonna move anymore.
Very good. See, this is why you shouldn't be drinking while recording.
I'm not even drunk. I just started drinking it.
Yeah, but now the audience is gonna...
It's not even that strong, guys.
They don't know that.
You don't even know that.
I know it looks like you have piss in a glass with a fancy square ice cube.
It's just my square cube, and it. Okay, because of the water melting into it,
yeah,
it is clouding it up and making it look a lot more like piss. It is only whiskey. That's all.
Okay, sure.
Fucking fuck off.
Its heavy clawed hands don't move though, and instead it just keeps bending like a bridge, like an arch. Oh, we were so close.
He arching that. He throwing it back.
I need them to say arches and then TM in the text.
Registered trademark.
So which Echo Project character do you want to be in Fortnite?
Oh, man, I don't know. Chunter would be awesome.
I want Chunter doing all the emotes.
Oh, I do too. Oh, but they would have to put Amicus in.
Now, who?
That's an Echo Project.
How about one of the Echo Universe characters?
That's better.
Yeah,
that's better.
Now it's Chunter. Chunter's our only option.
Chunter is good. Chunter would be very good. I feel like Jenna would have to be in Fortnite.
Who?
The woman.
Oh, the Leo Route 2?
Yeah, Leo Route 2.
Leo Route 2.
I
get it. And then it slips into the darkness of the bathroom. Cameron stares, the feeling of unease growing. Of course, shit like this always makes him feel uneasy. It makes him feel fucking crazy. But what just happened now? It felt deliberate. Mm-hmm. Like he's being toyed with somehow. Raincoat monster. I don't remember it being written like that, but it probably was when I first read it. But it is just like, raincoat, pause, monster.
Raincoat, monster. Give his name due credit. Call him RM for short.
Do you want them to say the at the end?
At
the start? Like,
I
the
do.
Raincoat monster.
I want them to say the every time.
Yeah. I had toyed with him plenty of times before, especially the first time he saw it. He was it was his own mind doing it, after all. But what makes him feel nervous now is that it seems like there's something else behind it. Almost like whatever was behind his first vision in that other motel room is behind this as well. So he should leave, right? Whatever that is doesn't seem to have very good intentions, yeah. All it seems to want to do is fuck with him. I mean, who wouldn't want to fuck with this lad?
Mm-hmm.
Look at him.
I fuck with you.
It's
with
like
boy.
He's a Twinkie bottom bitch Dipper Pines.
A little more, traumatized, I would say.
We can get there with Dipper.
Don't get Dipper addicted to meth. Don't do that.
There's probably fanfiction for that already.
Probably. What's the
Dipper's cheeks? Dipper's cheeks. Dipper's cheeks.
Not what I was referring to. I was asking I think the genre is HC, H/C, hurt/comfort, where it's Dipper who is like really hitting a low point with his drug abuse and Mabel's really trying to help him out of it. Mm-hmm. That probably exists, right?
Do you think it would be Mabel, or do you think it's the people still coping that he has a friendship with Wendy? You know that character that shows up like twice in the entire show? Yeah.
We all know that the true ship is Dipper and Pacifica.
Okay, that's not what I was going to say.
What were you gonna? You can't say Stan and Stanford.
No. Okay, but like yes. No, I was gonna say like Dipper and Tyrone.
I respect it. Literally the best character in that whole show.
Tyrone.
Oh my god.
It's the only good episode of Gravity Falls.
It's so true.
On that hill. Double Dipper's so good. If it is the same thing that hijacked his first vision, then it could look like anything. It disguised itself as Dev and said awful things to him. Disguised itself. I guess disgusted is also there. We can get there.
Yeah, just a T.
Was that even a disguise? Is it possible Devin somehow made that call? That would be the most plausible explanation, aside from the malicious ghosts being real, something he never believed until now. You trust Dev, though? Do you? Cameron looks at the boarded window. Why did Artie and Devin abandon him like this?
Literally walks away from the group. How could they leave me behind?
They abandoned me.
I understand he was in a trance of sorts. It's still funny. It's like the
Cameron
meme of
sprinting down the hall. They abandoned me, and they're just standing there.
Yeah. It's like the meme of riding on the bike, the kid riding the bike and then putting the fucking stick of the thing. It's fucking Devin and Artie.
X did this. That shit's always funny. Every time.
It's very good.
Is this part of Devin's investigation still? Oh my god. Cameron. Is this a setup of some kind? Like a test? Cameron continues to just stand in the middle of the motel room, staring around himself. This isn't right. He's not making sense. These thoughts don't make sense. But there are some connections, and he can't deny that something about the whole situation is off. The voices, the whispering, it continues to ebb and flow, and there's a silent electronic quality to it. It's not impossible that someone could have planted a speaker in this room to make him think he's hearing the voices of ghosts. Do you think there's working electricity here?
Doubtful. Very doubtful.
Like Cameron.
But like you could like attach a battery to a speaker as well.
I guess.
It's like
you would need a really good speaker to make it sound not obviously a speaker, though.
I don't know. I've heard a story about, I think it was one government official who had to move out of the home that they were living in.
Yeah. Because
they were not reelected for that position. And then when before the new family moved in, I guess the governor of the old family attached like some super battery to some kind of speaker, had a hole cut in the wall. It dropped inside the wall in one of the bedrooms and patched up.
Yeah.
And he would play like screams and like ghost sounds a lot. And like people didn't realize it was in the wall, right?
Okay, but bass.
Hey, take my house, will you? I'll show you.
Like actually 10 out of 10. After all, Devin had been so adamant that he'd not come back to the motel with him to gather his equipment. That would have been the perfect opportunity. He tries to listen to them, but they blend together and mumble quietly, and he can't make out anything. If this is a setup, then Raincoat Monster.
You said it correctly. That's how you have to say it. You're super right. Raincoat Monster.
It's to be like the selection screen in a fighting game. Raincoat Monster. Heaven or hell.
Damn it, I knew that's what you were gonna do. Oh, fuck.
It could be a real person. Someone in a costume. Or something is wrong. Something that actually like what furry characters, right?
Uh-huh.
In like a furry universe.
Mhm.
How awkward would it be to have like costumes, but like if they had like the mascot costumes?
Okay.
How like awkward it would be to like
to put it on their head,
smack your head into that, like, because you'd have to like.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, put it on, put your muzzle up, and then whoop, and then turn your head right. Yeah. And then it would have to be big enough to encase your whole...
Yeah, your muzzle.
Yeah. That is interesting to think about.
Like, costumes must be weird in those like worlds like these.
I guess so.
Yeah. Something is wrong. Suddenly, thinking itself is becoming difficult. He's still high, after all. But at the same time, things are suddenly making... at least some sort of sense. If this is some kind of sick joke, that could explain a lot. A distant chuckle breaks through the hushed whispers. It sounds kind of like Devin.
Wow.
It's kind of like Devin.
It's kind of like him.
Devin? Cameron points his ears towards the bathroom. Artie? Guys? You can't really be doing this to me, right? His voice is weak, unsure, and afraid. Something creaks to his left, and the coyote jumps, staring wide-eyed. Guys? In the back of his mind, Cameron knows that whatever this is, whatever is going on inside or outside his mind, is not good. He needs to get out. Suddenly, something starts pulling at the boards of the window. Cameron gasps, stumbling back, an explosion of fear taking over in a way that, he's never experienced before.
He said,
it looks like he's in motion, like shaking his head.
Cameron, you're in there, right? You okay?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Basta Wolf!
Cameron des. Are you okay? Cameron-chan. Maybe Coon, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not a weeb anymore. I don't remember.
I'm not a weed.
I'm not a weed.
Cactuses aren't weeds.
No, they're not. They're not weeds.
They're not considered weeds.
They're not.
When are you gonna steal a cactus and nurse it to health and keep it?
Oh, what? Like my sister?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think she has that cactus anymore. I think it finally bit the dust.
No.
She had that thing for like a decade.
but the principle of the thing.
Well, I mean, next year we're probably gonna go to the beach again.
Yeah.
Do you want me to steal a cactus for you?
For me, no. For your family, yes. It's important.
Is it important for my family? Okay. I'll bring one back, and then we can revel in cactus joy. We can revel. We can worship the cactus. Cactus. Cactus.
We must make an offering to the cactus.
It only accepts blood. I spoke with the cactus. It only accepts blood.
Oh, it looks like Devin, but the coyote is moving for the bathroom because he's not completely sure. And even if that really is Dev. Okay, that doesn't pick up on the microphone. Okay. I was wondering if the
TV music?
Yeah.
It should be okay.
It's probably fine. If not, it's one part. Cameron pulls the door to the bathroom. Bathroom closed and fumbles with the knob until he finds and presses the push lock that somehow still works.
Cameron, honey, are you in here?
Cameron keeps quiet, pressing the paw to his muzzle, suppressing his instinctual urge to respond.
Cameron
listens to the bear's hefty footsteps on the ruined floor. Then the doorknob to the bathroom vibrates violently. That's... I mean, I guess the description of, like, wiggles would not be...
Yeah, wiggle. Well, because, like, if you think
about
it...
The doorknob would, like, wiggle?
I mean, like, I don't know if it would. If he's, like, trying to twist it, I don't know if I'd call that wiggling. It's vibrating because it's trying to shake.
I would call it wiggle.
Because when you think wiggle, you think something like this.
I would still use wiggle because that's the first description that comes to mind. So
okay.
he's wiggling about.
He's wiggling the door.
Cameron yelps. Stop. I'm sorry, I need to figure things out right now. There's a pause, one that seems to go on for a very, very long time.
What?
Devin's voice is equal parts confused and concerned.
Baby, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What happened?
I don't know. Why did you guys leave me?
Leave you? I'm right here.
You did leave, though. Like, unironically, though. Like, you did walk up the road.
Because they said they would. They told you that that's what they were going to do.
Yeah, they were going to check on the car. And they got assaulted. By a weasel.
By a weasel.
It do be that way. I looked up the road and you weren't there. Or you were just gone.
Oh, Cameron, something happened. It's a little complicated, but I can tell you about it on the way out. I'm sorry I left when I said I'd watch you, but we need to go right now.
Something happened? It's a little complicated?
Cameron, please open the door.
Devin lets out a nervous laugh.
You're freaking me the fuck out right now, honey.
That only puts Cameron more on edge. That Devin thinks he's the one that's acting strange. You're freaking me the fuck out! Why did you even bring me here? Is Artie there too? Another long, horrible pause. When Dev talks again, his tone is changed completely, like he's being very careful with his words. Like Cameron is crazy.
Honey, can you tell me what's wrong? Did something happen?
You tell me, Devin.
You're really starting to worry me, baby.
Devin's voice cracks. Cameron doesn't know what to say. He doesn't have to think of what to say, because at that point, there's something rakes? You know, the vowel power level theory. It would be an A sound, right?
A.
Rakes. Not racks.
It wouldn't be racks because the C is missing from the word rack. That's why it's not that.
That's how it is in Borderlands.
They're called rakes.
The racks. Pocket racks. That's what Flack says.
Oh, well, that's R-A-K-K. That's 2 Ks.
Also, the consonant power level theory.
No! No, incorrect. Because they're not called... in Borderlands, they're R-A-K-K, a rack. This says rake, because it's R-A-K-E. If it was rack other way, it would be R-A-C-K. Yes. I'm going insane.
Painfully down his back. It's like a giant set of claws, and Cameron gasps, then screams as another set of claws grip over the top of his head. He's completely forgotten about Raincoat Monster. Even if he remembered, he never thought it would touch him. Could touch him.
Cameron, open the door! Open, goddammit! Stand back, Cam.
What is that?
Usually that appears when...
A symbol doesn't exist, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe it's like an accidental upside down exclamation point, but Renpai doesn't recognize that.
Okay. The air seems to explode as the flimsy motel bathroom door splinters with ease, Dev having kicked it in. With some light filling the bathroom now, Cameron sees that he's fighting with nothing. He thought it had to be Artie. Suddenly, the bear is grabbing him, trying to hold him or pin him. And Cameron just struggles, trying to pull away. Aw.
Cameron, what happened? Please calm down.
Oh, he's such a oh, whoops. It's I can't read these.
What are you looking for?
It's H.
It says H. It still has the.
I always think it's funny to think that like Cameron is such a twink boy that he needs a belt.
That he needs a belt.
He's such a twinky little lad.
Yeah, and I guess he doesn't have the hips to hold.
Yeah, he does not have for giving it.
That's true. Or enough cake to keep it all on. Sometimes you just need a belt, all right?
It's fine. It's fine. Just let me go. Cameron is crying now, and it's making him gasp for air.
Let's breathe, Cam.
No, stop doing this to me. Just let me go.
Doing what to you? What happened?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Cameron's struggles became more wild, kicking out and fighting with the Dev's much stronger grip.
What the fuck?
Dev seems to say it to himself, almost in a whisper, as if unable to believe what's happening. Cameron isn't able to either. None of this is real, is it?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Huh?
Did you set this up to make me believe or something?
What? How would I do that?
Speakers or costumes, I don't know. You're hurting me. Devin lets Cameron go finally, though he tries to hold on to him to make him to look at the bear. But Cameron takes the opportunity to escape, running right for the window, much easier to get through after Devin's entry. I like to think he just dives.
Yeah, absolutely. Does a big old leap.
Cameron!
I'm sorry, I just need to think. Cameron can hear Dev crying now, but he can't stop. He needs to get out. He needs to get away. Bye.
See you.
Alright, I think we'll end the part there.
Okay.
You know, it'll makes things exciting.
It does. What a moment.
Yeah, he did a flip.
What a poor little psychotic buddy.
I like to think that he did a flip while exiting.
He's like, what? Yeah. Perfect. Like, execute. Artie, like, he lands it. Artie holds up, like, a 10 card.
Yeah.
And Karen continues to run.
He just keeps running.
Yep, he doesn't stop.
All right, we'll see you around, everyone.